Good morning, the Ozman here. On my way to work, and I got caught by a train. Let's see. Anyway, looks like it's still running. I've been here a few minutes, and I was thinking about this. Okay, ROI. I don't know if you guys know what that means. ROI in the investment world is return on investment, and I guess a little bit of background. I work for a pretty big investment firm, and had to learn the ins and outs of the investment world. And as of now, I do compliance work. So, ROI, return on investment. So, how do we apply this to your own life? Okay. So let's talk a little bit about maybe something that you guys know. If you're a full-time employee somewhere and you've passed the probationary period, you get to invest in their 401k plan, medical benefits, things like that. So once you start doing the 401k plan, they ask you, sometimes the company matches up to 6%, or more, some companies do more, but mine particular percentages, or the top percentage is 6%, and so they match up to 6%. Everything after that, it's your dollars. So I think there's a plan out there where you can up the percentage every year by 1% and increase your retirement account, basically. Anyway, 401k, the very simplistic part of 401k is that you put a little bit of money in it bi-weekly or however often you get paid. And so if it's 6%, they put 6% of your check into that 401k, okay? And in its simplest form is basically dollar cost averaging. Okay, dollar cost averaging is putting in a little bit of money into an investment account, into some blue chip stocks or anything that you've researched on and feel that you believe in this company. You've done some fundamental research, okay? Don't just be investing in whatever, but something that's pretty solid, like for instance Walmart or Home Depot or anything like that. And you just put a little bit of money in there. You're not buying, you may be buying fractional shares, you may be only buying one share, but every time you're buying it. Now the stock market's going up and down, up and down. The price of Walmart or Home Depot is going up and it's going down. So sometimes you buy them on the low, sometimes you buy them on the high. And if you know anything about stocks, you always want to buy low and sell high. Okay, so over time, you keep doing this, and over, the 10, 15 years that you're with the company and you've invested into your 401k or into this return on investment, or this dollar cost averaging, over time, the average is going to be higher. It's going to just steadily climb. So let's apply this to your own health, your own fitness, things like that. Invest in yourself and see the return on investment. It's huge. It's huge. The next thing you know, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, how did I get here? Just like you just forget about your 401k. I don't know about you, but I don't look at it every day. And I turn around 10 years later, 5 years later, and it's like huge. There's a huge amount of money in there. And so that's the dollar cost averaging. That's how, in its simplistic form, the 401k works. You're basically investing in a certain block of mutual funds, or sometimes the company has these target funds for your retirement age. And at that point, you allocate whatever percentages you want, depending on how aggressive you want it or how conservative you want it, and you go from there. But in the end, the overall the long-term picture is, or the big picture, the long term, you end up ahead big time. And so apply that to your health and fitness. You slowly start, investing in time. Time is a huge factor. It's always the first thing to go, or that's always the first excuse. And I don't have time to go to the gym. Or I don't have time to prep my meals. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. You make time. Just like you've made the sacrifice to take that little chunk of paycheck and put it into that 401k for later. Okay? And also, another thing that I really hate, and this is a whole different video, is draining that account. I know some of you guys that start the workforce early, and you see this big chunk of change that's accumulated in your 401k, and then you decide to pull it out. Come on, guys. You can never, ever gain that time back again. Ever. Don't do that at any cost. And that'll be another video. But anyway, return on investment. Work on your return on investment. And that is putting a little bit of time and some effort. It'd be very little money as well. It doesn't cost a whole lot to start a gym membership or moving and shaking around your house, whatever, push-ups, sit-ups, things like that. And over time, your return on investment will be huge. Work on your ROI. Thanks, guys. See you next time.